Grayson. If you are new, welcome. If you are not new, welcome back. And if you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please just take a moment to hit that subscribe button for me and leave a like on this video if you enjoy it, as well as if you enjoy my videos, click that bell so you can get notified of when I post. And if you are not following me on Instagram, please head over and follow me on Instagram for more fun content. And that's my spiel on that. So now we can move on into the video and not have some big crazy long intro. So I have everything on except for eyes. We're gonna do eyes today. That's like my biggest thing. If you're new, I am super big on eyeshadow. Eyeshadow is my favorite part of makeup. Eyeshadow is what I collect the most. My complexion products don't often change, and so I'm a big eyeshadow person. And I wanted to do something a little different. This was inspired by someone that I watch on YouTube. Her YouTube name is Pink Sparkles. Her name is Samantha. She does a cheapest thing series where she does like the designer websites and buys the cheapest thing no matter what it is. And I thought that was really cool. But since I'm a makeup channel, I decided we would do like the cheapest thing as far as different types of makeup goes, so different parts of makeup. So for today, we are doing the cheapest eyeshadow at Ulta. And that's the other thing, is I'm probably gonna do it by place because different places are gonna be different. But I think this one might be like for a few places, but I got mine specifically at Ulta. So this was the cheapest eyeshadow at Ulta. So I know that these were like poppin' like 6 months ago, and I'm a little late to the party, but because I am doing this series, this is where we're at. So the cheapest eyeshadow when I went onto Ulta was the bite-sized shadows from e.l.f. Everyone really enjoyed these. I'm never drawn to stuff that like is like this. I'm more of like a big palette kind of girl and all that kind of business, and like plastic packaging is not really my thing. But so I never grabbed any of these because I just wasn't drawn to them. But for this, I was like, oh, the cheapest eyeshadow, let's do it. And then I wanted to get some inspiration, so I went and looked up the bite-sized shadows, and Allie Glines, my girl, she's my new like favorite person to watch. She did a look with these 3 in particular. These retail for $3. So the bite-sized shadows are $3. I did get 3 of them because I wanted to recreate the look that she created because I thought it was beautiful. And yes, guys, I do have a little bit of a face demon. I tried to cover her to the best of my ability, so just ignore her. She is not being nice to us. But we are going to dip into these guys today. So we have the Rose Water palette. So she's very cool tone. This one has a matte, 2 shimmers, and what looks like more like a satin shade. And then we have a Cream and Sugar, which has 2 mattes and 2 shimmers. And then we have the Truffles, which looks like 2 mattes, a shimmer, and a satin in there. So we are going to, let's see. So these have these little pull tabs, and then when you pull the little pull tab, it's what brings the little seal off, like so. And then they're just these cute little 4-pan palettes, which they are really cute, and they actually look a lot better in person. The reason I looked at them in Target, I feel like, before I wasn't going places due to COVID, but I wasn't drawn to them. But then I was like, all right, this is the cheapest eyeshadow, gonna give them a shot, see how it is, and I'm excited. So let me get these other 2 unpackaged here, and then we will keep on going. Okay, so we got all these opened up, and then we are also going to be dipping into the liquid glitter eyeshadow in Flirty Birdie from e.l.f. This was, I didn't look to see if this is like the cheapest liquid shadow, but this is $5, and it's supposed to be comparable to the Stila glitter shadows. So she did use this in her look on, it was for Allie's video, like I said. So she used this in the look, and so I went ahead and grabbed it so I could like really fully recreate the look. We are going to also be trying some Kiss magnetic lashes with this look, which these are the cheapest magnetic lashes on Ulta.com. So these are just the lashes. They don't come with the liner at this price, but these were $8.99 for magnetic lashes. So we're gonna, I didn't get liner because I already have a magnetic liner. So I just figured we'd try out some cheap magnetic lashes and see if the magnets are as strong. And then this is a e.l.f. putty eye primer. The e.l.f. putty eye primer is my favorite eye primer. The one that I use all the time is the shade Rose, and I also have the white for whenever I do super colorful looks. They have this in a black now, which I want to snag. I have not yet, for like smoky eyes. And then this one is in the shade Sand. So this is actually the second cheapest eye primer on Ulta.com. So there's another e.l.f. eye primer that's $3, and then this one is originally $5. But at the moment, whenever I was shopping, this happened to be the cheapest eye primer because it was on sale for $2.50, and it was only certain shades. So this was the shade that was on sale for $2.50, and I do not have this shade, so I was like, why not? We will get it and use it for the video. And this is, it's called Sand, so it is a very like sand shade. So I'm gonna go ahead and just apply my eye primer like I usually would. I do set my eye primer just a smidge with a little bit of translucent powder because I have oily lids, but I'm just gonna pop on some eye primer and then we can get started on our eye look. So I actually don't mind that color. I will get use out of that. It will definitely be good for more like warm toned looks because it is a little bit more on the yellowy side. That shade of that eye primer was not bad at all. Try to make me a trash pile over here. So we can go ahead. This eye look is definitely more like leaning on the cool tone side. And the shade that she started with was from the Cream and Sugar, and it's the little like base matte shade, which that's like a shade I would start with too, because she put it on and was thinking of it more like transition, and then it didn't end up showing up as much, so she was like, this would be good as an all over base. So that's how I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. Just easy peasy. I'm gonna leave, once I open them, I'm just gonna leave them open and then kind of grab at them. So then the next shade we're going to build up into the crease is this like little cool tone matte mauve-y sort of shade in the Rosewater palette. And I'm gonna use something a little bit more dense for this. So these, first, like right off the bat, the matte shades do have like a little bit of kick up. You can't even hardly see it. It's honestly nothing that's like a deal breaker, but it is a little bit powdery. So we probably are gonna have to like build these up. Oh yeah. She's a little finely milled for sure. But we are just going to these are very soft. Oh yeah, once it builds up, it's a really pretty color. I really, really like the shade of this. That's really pretty. A really, really pretty cool tone shade. So then the shade we're going to go into is kind of this little, it's a brown, but it's like leaning more kind of like camel-y kind of toned. And we're going to start putting that into the outer corner of the eye with some sort of brush that I'm gonna, this is a JH40, I guess is what we just grabbed. And I'm just gonna pop into that shade and put this in the outer corner area. I'm gonna start to give us a little bit of a deepening moment. That's a really nice shade. That is going on beautifully. I really, really enjoyed that a lot. See if I can adjust y'all a little bit more. I feel like I had the lighting just perfect and then the clouds moved. Of course. That is a really pretty shade. I'm gonna carry that into the lower lash a little bit also. That is so pretty. I slept on these, let's be honest. And they have, I think, 8 different versions of this. So they have some like purples, some greens, like pretty much all different colors you can think of and all different combinations between matte and shimmer and all that good stuff. So then the next shade we are going to go into is this shade down here, and it's like a very like dark plummy purple, and it has like what looks like a little bit of like gold kind of reflect to it, and we're going to be putting that into the outer corner as well. You can see it almost looks black, but it is a deep purple shade. Oh my gosh, oh that's so pretty. I'm gonna carry that like halfway into the crease, because I am recreating her look but doing it like in my sort of fashion, I guess. I'm putting them in the same places. That looks a little patchy where it kind of kicked out into the outer portion. It's getting very like, So we're gonna blend her. Yeah, so that shade is a little patchy and you gotta just kind of watch that. And it also is having like a lot more kick up, I would say. Yeah, it almost looks like a black, but it's like a very deep purple. So I'm just taking that base shade we used on the fluffy brush to kind of, and then I'm going to take some of that darker brown shade as well and just make sure those edges are really buffed out with that color. And we're going to repeat the same thing on the other eye. Okay, so once I got a feel for it, it wasn't so bad, but it does want to be a little patchy. So that shade in the rose water, I would just say you got to work with it, but then it does look pretty. And then we are going to take the darker of the shimmer right here. She looks like this, and put that in the center of the lid. That's pretty. I'm going to double layer it, and then we're going to take the lightest and put it in the inner portion. So these are very pretty. Ooh, that one builds up really nice. So that lighter one built up very nice, and then I'm gonna blend a little bit back into the deeper portion. So yeah, those shimmers are really cute, actually. They're not like bam in your face like some shimmers, but I like that it's giving me more like subtle vibes. I'm really annoyed by this blend because this over here got a little out of hand because I did not expect that shade to do what it did. If you ever have that happen, just take you a lighter shade, small circular motions, and just really get in there until it does what it's supposed to do. So yeah, once you stamp that in there and kind of build it up, and that's the other good thing about it is you could like have it really super subtle or build it up to your liking. So that's a nice thing. The only thing I'm really missing is like an inner corner highlight shade. So I guess we're just gonna do that same shade and carry it down into that inner corner, so I don't cheat and go into something else, because I am known to do that. I'll be like, oh, I'll just grab something from over here, it's fine. But that's not the point, Grayson. So, put it in with my finger, and then I'm just gonna kind of blend it out into everything. That actually looks really nice on the inner corner. Okay, cute. I'm actually like surprised how cute this is. I'm like, oh, okay. And then now, last but not least, we're gonna get into, well, we also have the lashes to do. We're gonna get into this Flirty Birdie, which, oh, there we go. There we go. So I actually have my Stilas, so you can see the like comparison there. But Allie was saying this looks like the shade Kitten, which I love. And we are going to, oh, it has that same little kind of doe foot applicator. And I am just going to place this on the back of my hand and then go in with my finger and tap over. So this is like a little bit of a rose gold kind of bronzier shade, but it has silver glitters in it. So we have those silver reflex in there, and so it looks very like rose gold, but those silver reflex really go with like the cooler tones. Once you put it over that cooler tone, it's really giving us, like, that is a beautiful sparkle on the lid. Like, I'm really highly enjoying that. And then I'm just gonna, same thing on the other eye, put it on the back of my other hand so I can pick it up with this finger. And they do dry kind of quickly, so you want to work fast. But what I did was 2 little layers. We're just tapping it over. Oh, that's so pretty. Oh my god, that's so pretty. Ooh, that's gonna be like for $5. Hello, I might have to look at other shades. That might be a new favorite. The little liquid glitter eyeshadow in Flirty Birdie. She's good. Oh yeah, okay. We see you, girl. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and do now is pop on my brows off camera and set my face, and then we will jump into the cheapest magnetic lashes and finish off the eye look and see how we feel about the cheapest eye from Ulta today. Okay, so I went ahead and set my face, and we have some brows on now. And now I'm going to like get ready for lashes. So what I like to do is put mascara on before, and that way you get a nice coat of mascara on your natural lashes, but you're not getting mascara directly onto your false lashes, especially with the magnetic ones, because you can use them over and over. It just helps to save them a little bit. Nice layer of mascara. This is just my CoverGirl. I actually really like this black brown situation. I'm like really feeling this eye look, the whole color scheme of it and everything. Just got a little bit of mascara. Okay, we got us a little bit of layer mascara on. By the way, I got my new mirror because I had to do it. So let's go ahead. Let me just, you know, cut myself while I'm opening the lashes. They have this little sticker on here that's like, you couldn't peel it whatsoever. Okay. It's like bubble packaging. It's very elaborate. Okay. So these are the Crowd Pleaser Kiss Foam Ink Magnetic Lashes. They look absolutely beautiful. I have not put liner on yet, but before I do that, I just want to measure and see. A lot of lashes I feel like fit my eye really well, and I only usually ever have to like trim them ever so often. And I think for these ones, They look like they're pretty good, honestly. They look like they're gonna fit pretty nicely. Okay, that's good to know. Okay, so this is my magnetic liner from Lash Genetics. So as far as like if you were to get the Kiss liner, I'm not so sure, but I just didn't feel the need, if I already have a magnetic liner, to get another one. So we're going to put a thin little line on our lash line and then let it dry, and then pop these babies on and see what happens. One thing I will say about the Lash Genetics magnetic liner, it smells like baby powder and old ladies. I don't know why that would be the case. Maybe they were trying to mask, like, because it's magnetic, maybe it had like a metal-y smell. That's the one thing I could think of. Okay, I'm gonna let that dry. The one thing I also like to do is take my ColourPop liner pen, and I like to go right into my duct and like kind of fill in. Just gonna make sure we don't have any weird like open space kind of going on. Okay, starting to feel dry. So, moment of truth. Okay. I think some of the Kiss magnetic lashes, they were like, I think these were $8.99, and then they had like other pairs depending on the style that were $7.99. So like, I'm highly impressed. And these are pretty cute. And the magnets, like, they actually feel like pretty strong. Like, it's on there. She's on there. Okay. All right, with this little bit of a smoky look. Okay, she cute or whatever. So all in all, everything was nice. The only thing I had an issue with was that one shade in the Rosewater palette that was a little patchy, but we just did a little extra blending on her and then she was good to go. I'm very pleasantly surprised. So then of course with the lashes, you got your little magnets in there, so you just pop them right back in your little box. Call it a day. Okay, so $5 for little Miss Flirty Birdie, and she is cute. I'm like kind of dying over the sparkle on her magnetic lashes. I'm like, all right, Kiss, I see you. And then $3 a piece for 4 shades each. Like, a very actually really good formula. Not even a lot of kickback. Very, very pleasantly surprised. And I really like all the shades in these particular 3, so very cute. So overall, y'all, if y'all are into cheap like most anybody who wants to like look cute but save money, like who isn't down for that, go over to Ulta.com, go to your nearest Ulta, go to Target, go to Walmart. They all have these e.l.f. shadows, and I know that they retail for $3. So I just so happen to be getting cheapest things off of Ulta because that's where I was ordering from. But you can go to any of those places, super convenient, super easy, and see which ones they have. I know some places might not have all the colors, but they have 8 different versions of this little bad boy situation. These are so cute. Like, I feel really upset that I kind of missed these when they first came out, but now that I'm doing the cheapest series, it really kind of brought me into trying something that I didn't think I would like, and now I'm like, okay, this is really cute. I'm so pleasantly surprised. So all together, let's see, we had $2.50 for the primer, $5 for the liquid shadow, so we're at $7.50, $9 on the lashes. I'm so terrible at math. Like what, $17-ish? I think altogether I spent, like, with tax and all that business, like $20 for this whole situation, but I did get 3 of these guys. So we have, so that's $9 for 12 shadows. Like, not bad at all. So cheapest eyes at Ulta. I'm feeling it, guys. What do you think? Let me know down in the comments. Let me know if you own any of these products and if you love them, or if there's anything that you're like, ooh, now I gotta try that. Just tell me down in the comments. Go be like, ooh, yes, gonna go grab that now. Like, I want to hear any of your thoughts throughout the video. And if, like I said in the beginning of the video, if you enjoyed this video, please leave it a like and please subscribe and ring the bell so you can come back and see me again for more fun stuff. We're gonna do more of this series as I kind of put more things together and buy more of the cheapest products, and we're just gonna see how good we can make ourselves look with cheaper products and save us some coin, because these drugstore brands and these cheaper products, they are like coming with it. They're bringing the game, like, for sure. So there is our completed cheapest eye look. I think it's so cute, and these lashes are strong, like they're on there. So I'm just saying, $8.99 for Kiss. I'd run over and check that one out. So I love you guys so much. I'm done babbling, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye, guys.